Everyone, welcome to Caution May Contain Nerds. I am Ryan, your wonderful host, and I like to think I'm a merciful DM. Apparently, I was told otherwise earlier today. I didn't say I was a good DM. I just said I'm merciful. Joining me today is someone who went off the screen for a second. Casey Sounderborn, playing as Gardo. Next we have David, playing as Oswin, our halfling rogue. Gardo, by the way, is our... Apparently now he's a very smart half-orc paladin. Before he was not so smart.
I'm not that smart, I'm blessed.
He's noble, wise, and dumb as a son.
I'm officially woke.
I liked Oswin's way of saying it. And last we have Jeff, who is playing Garrick. Another... Oh no, he's a halfling.
I'm a halfling.
Halfling monk. I guess by the way he's been playing and how his character is, I feel like he's the halfling Batman.
Well, he's a...
But that kill, he's a halfling Batman made by Frank Miller because he kills.
Mm-hmm.
More of just like a halfling revolutionary
That,
for the people.
like it.
that's okay. That's fair.
I was gonna go with Christian Rorschach, but there it goes.
That works. Christian Rorschach, I like it.
Oh God, you're now Rorschach from The Watchmen.
He definitely operates in a morally ambiguous way.
Yeah, and yeah, you are Rorschach. Goddamn, morally ambiguous, will kill anything that he finds evil.
Well, but a strict.
With a strict, yeah. You are effing Rorschach.
He lives by a very strong moral code.
I want to change your like avatar name to now say Rorschach.
Oh gosh.
I mean, it's not Rorschach because like he's less aware of how morally gray he is. Right? Like Rorschach is like understands his place in society, whereas like Garrick thinks that he's more like an ISIS extremist, right? Like, he's a religious extremist who will kill infidels and people he conceives as evil, and he sees it as the righteous way.
I mean, whatever helps you sleep at night, dude. Whatever helps you sleep.
It's my character. It's not me.
Whatever helps him sleep at night, then. Happy?
Yeah, there you go.
Alright. So, where we last left off, Garrick and Oswin have just stopped two women from being raped and drugged and more horrible things happening to them. So yeah, we've left off Garrick, you said you had you have the dudes like with like your knife to his like throat or something.
Not my knife, my lead-filled.
Oh yeah, yeah, because you're really big on that. The lead-filled quarterstaff. That's.
Yep. Exactly. So I have my lead-filled quarterstaff in his throat. And I'm applying a fuck ton of pressure.
Well, that's nice of you. You did learn that he does take his drugged women back to Lord Havenbrook. This dude said it very nonchalantly. He gave no fucks about giving up that information.
Do we think that this is a little bit of a trap?
You should always assume it's a trap.
Well, I don't think Garrick actually would realize that. To be fair, he would not sniff out a trap.
I mean, that's fair.
So can we ask him how he gets the girls' bodies back there undetected?
You guys still have him intimidated, so, he looks at you and goes, I have my ways.
All this time and you've never been caught?
I wouldn't still be doing it if I was caught now, would I?
I say we got him, Oswin.
I say we use him. And then got him.
Use him, got him.
Maybe we can use him to get inside the palace.
I definitely don't want to be storming a palace without our full complement.
Sure.
Can
Now,
we?
private powwow, Garrick. How can we get him to get us in at a later date? How could we ensure him, like ensure his support in wars to come? Or should we just press him for information and then kill him?
I don't think we can manipulate this man. I think we need him dead.
Like, we couldn't have you pretend to be a sexy lady underneath a sheet and have him, like, sneak you into the palace? And then I kick the door in and, like, stab him in the neck or something?
I'm sorry, you guys don't have a drona with you anymore?
That's true. I'm saying that Garrick is beautiful, just 3 feet tall. You know, it's like, we could, like, pat out the legs somehow.
With his furry
I am
feet.
many things, sir. I am not beautiful.
All right.
I want you both to roll me a perception check real quick.
Oh gosh, I didn't have my thing open.
Yeah.
All right.
I think I have advantage. Probably.
No. While you guys are having your quick little powwow between each other, did I give this dude a name?
No, he's just anonymous pervert.
No, I could have sworn I think I wrote it in the notes while between sessions. Yes, I did. This man, his name is Lord Silverkin. Like Silverkin. He has a first name too. I'm going to post it into the chat. His full name.
Has he given this information to us?
He did last week. I just didn't have a name for you at the time, so.
Zanian Silverkin.
Zanian.
Zanian Silverkin.
He sounds like a dick.
Well, Zanian, while you guys are having a little powwow between each other, trying to decide what to do with him, he takes a dagger out from his belt, and he says, "I may die here, but I'll rise again." And he slits his own throat.
Oh, no, Zania, no! Quick, Monk, can you, like, lightning flash your hand to staunch the bleeding?
No.
He will not die.
He will die.
Okay, well...
But yeah, he says it in a more, I guess, ominous tone. He's like, "I will rise again."
Let us make sure he doesn't, Doswin. Do you have anything that we can use to light him on fire?
I do. I really do. I have flint and steel.
I like the way you said that. It's like, I do. I really do.
Let's see. Yeah. I have flint, tinder, and candles. Do we just want to light his clothes on fire and watch him burn down?
No, I want to make sure there is not anything left of him.
Oh, that's a little dark.
You guys were really lucky that Gardo wasn't there.
Well, my feeling is that we are dealing with undead, and to raise someone from the undead, you need a piece of their body, and therefore we should erase his existence.
You know what? Why don't we just chop off the head and break the spine? That
You
should
could
be,
take
like,
him to
enough,
jail, and you could, like, report him.
No, the body he's already dead.
Have you tried taking a corpse to a police station and said that it was bad?
Yeah, totally.
Killed him?
No, he killed himself.
He killed himself. He slit his throat right there. Boom.
We would have killed him, Gordo.
Oh.
He's a
Oh.
rapist. We have no use for him.
All right. Well,
I have alchemist fire. Probably
Right.
not what I want to use that on.
I stomp on his neck and then twist the heel a little bit. Say, Garrick, and then we'll crack. I'm like, that should probably do it, right? You never see, like, the zombies with, like, their head going like this, right?
I don't know. Have you seen Walking Dead? There's been just zombie heads.
That's true. All right, light him on fire, Garrick. I have no alchemist fire.
Okay, can I look around me to see if I can get flammable material?
I mean, you're in a back alleyway. There's probably some flammable shit in like a trash can or just tossed.
Do you still have that urn, or who does have that?
Broxton.
Damn it. Great.
So I want to look around for stuff to build a a bonfire,
Roll.
like a funeral pyre,
A bonfire in the middle of an alleyway. All right.
a funeral pyre.
Look,
Just roll me an investigation then. Yeah, you find a lot of flammable shit in that alleyway.
All right. Okay, so I wanna pile it up around him. Yeah, pile it up around the body. And I have a torch. Do we have anything we can use to light the torch?
I mean,
Flint and tinder.
yeah, say you should have flint and tinder on you. It's part of like adventures kits and stuff like that.
Yes, I do. So I want to light a torch and then light the body with all the stuff around it.
this is like 2 p.m. on like 30th and 6th Ave. You know?
Pretty much.
I mean, is it?
I mean, it's like late afternoon.
Oh, I thought it was in the.
Oh yeah, or like early evening, I should say. Maybe not 2:30, maybe closer to like 5.
Okay, I want to look around and see if like anyone, if I would get, I want to feel like if I would get away with this.
I'm not even gonna make you roll for that because you guys are in an alleyway by yourself. You're in a shitty part of town to begin with. It's like one of those things. People probably aren't going to say anything if they see anything.
It is
All right.
Is there a risk of this catching like buildings on fire nearby?
I mean, how close are you having the flames to the fire to the buildings?
Like middle of the alleyway, as far as I can get away
Yeah, I
from
think we're
all
fine.
things.
You know what? Since you asked, let me
I'm all
think.
about fire safety.
Let me think. Well, you're lighting the fire either way. It's said and done. I'm making you light the fire now. But, roll me a survival check. That's the closest thing I could think of to see how well you keep this fire contained to this body.
Survival.
It's the bottom skill. It's the bottom skill.
All right.
Yeah, you succeed in keeping the fire contained.
What a demonic little Boy Scout you are.
All right. Well, I don't think he will be bothering us anymore.
All right. First, I do want to like take the smoldering skeleton and break the joints. Look, animated skeletons are a thing, man.
God, this got real dark real quick.
Yeah, you guys. Wait, can they do anything with this? Can they like sell like grinded bone powder to like an alchemist, or is there anything they can do with this? Like maybe like turn it into some coin.
I mean, an alchemist would buy. I mean, if you're like one of the seedier parts of town and try to find like one of those herbalists or alchemists, that might actually be a necromancer.
Yeah.
they might buy it, or Osmond has contacts. You can probably find someone to buy this bone dust.
I will not.
You want to get a
support-
toe? I'll get you a toe.
I will not support this use of this man's remains.
You just support it.
You were like lighting him on fire and killing him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not even
dude.
giving the dude a trial, and now all of a sudden his life matters to you.
No, his
Pragmatic.
life doesn't matter to me. I just don't want his bones to be used for more evil.
He was a known affiliate with necromancers and a self-professed multiple rape.
I get it. Only Garrick is allowed to be evil.
I think I'm
Garrick
pragmatic.
is not evil.
I don't know. I feel like setting a body on fire
Garrick
in
was
the
just judge and jury.
Yeah.
The guy
Yes.
did kill himself. I think
Garrick's
it was all fair game
Judge
at that
Dredd
point.
over here.
He was already dead, Gardo. You
Judge
know,
Dredd is a very
we're not
good
taking
actual
chances.
description. Yes.
Judge Dredd is another good example.
enemy.
No, but see, Garrick doesn't understand that there is a law. The only law he follows is the one that his religion is found.
Because that's not going to bite you in the ass at all in this campaign.
Bird law. It's bird law.
Like,
Simple stuff. It's bird law.
God, now I know what I'm going to do with Garrick at a later point in this story.
You gonna say I'm gonna end up in jail?
You're going to end up something. All
Hopefully not dead, because I've died too much.
You've had a permadeath.
Yeah.
You've had some unconsciousness. All right. While all this fire burning is happening, Garda, you're back at the fountain that you were told to meet up with back at everywhere, with everyone. Get my words out right.
Where is everyone?
I want you to roll me a perception check as well.
Fun.
Yeah.
All right, let me.
While Oswin is wiping soot off, he also takes a pee in the alleyway.
Fucking vagrants.
I swear to God.
Perception check. There we go.
Ooh, that one ain't hearing anything.
Well, I'm gonna keep waiting, and then I'll roll another one.
Can he see the smoke?
No, I have advantage because I'm feeling super noticing of everything.
Well, even with those failures, you do see, probably about 20, 30 feet from you, because your passive perception would give you at least this much. You do see a couple people standing around chatting that look like they, are men of the cloth, if you will. But they're talking with, there's two priests, I guess, and they're talking to what looks to be some very rich nobles. Kind of secretive, kind of doing hush-hush tones.
I'm not good at this sort of stuff. All right, I'm gonna. Hold on. Let's see. I'm gonna try to ease over and listen to what they're saying.
In the middle of their conversation that they're having, they see this half-orc do that Scooby-Doo, doo-doo, 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 over in their direction. And
wait, no, I got the perfect thing. I'm gonna have to put it in here, and you're gonna have to share it to your Twitch stream.
Oh, goddamn. Yeah, they see you just very poorly try to slide your way over to eavesdrop on them. They just kind of stop and stare at you what do you want, orc?
That work?
Well, it says you're typing.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
Oh, yeah, that didn't work at all. Terrible. Once more into the breach.
Into the breach. Into the
Alright, so
unknown.
they said, what do you want here, orc? Is what they
Yeah,
said.
they said what do you do? What do you want, orc?
I'm just gonna continue to ignore them. They don't. I'm not paying attention to them. I'm being very casual right now. I don't recognize them talking to me. I am super stealthy. Still.
Roll me a deception. You're not super casual about this at all.
I did post the link to what I was imagining in my head, though. If you want to click on that.
Let's click on that real quick, viewers, so you can see what this is.
Killer rep, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's definitely you right now.
Big, dumb, and tone deaf.
Okay, so well, now I gotta go for this. Nuts!
You cannot roll tonight.
Darn it, no, dropping no eaves, sir, I assure you.
I'm dropping no
I ain't no
leaves.
dropping no eaves. Lord of the Rings reference? I'm on fire right now.
I got it. God damn it. I gotta recompose myself. The noble looks at you and goes, if you know what's good for you, you'll walk away from these premises.
Really?
He's trying to say it all noble, you will leave these premises, but he's still being a dick.
Um,
What are you trying to deceive him with?
I'm gonna make it like I go away, but I don't go away. The art of the deception is gonna be huge.
I feel like that actually should have been a stealth check.
Well, fine, but I successfully deceive him. Like he's put on he's not on edge by me anymore.
No, I was going to let you use that deception as a stealth till you sneak
Oh, okay.
off. Or you still succeeded. So you successfully do that little whistle like doo-doo-doo, and just waltz off, and
I'm just gonna be over here. I'm not listening to you guys being all creepy and stuff. I don't know.
and then you backtrack around the corner and come up behind them and just they're at a cafe type thing. So you just sit down at like one of the tables, get the menu, put it up over in front of you. I am definitely not listening. Cut a little eye holes in it. So the noble looks around, makes sure that you're not there, and since he can't see you, he doesn't see anyone else that looks like they're paying attention. He goes back to the men of the cloth, and he kind of in hushed whispers, but with your stealth, I'll say you're close enough that you can hear it. They start talking back and forth to each other. The noble goes to the hero goes, is it still on for you and the others to come to the manse in a few days? We need the healers as soon as we can. And you hear like the healer, like of what you now know as a healer, just comes like, yes sir, we there'll be 3 of us. We will be coming through to help with whatever you need. And they just kind of go back and forth, like setting up details like that. A lot of threatening coming from the noble. So he's like, you don't show up, don't make good on your promises to come to the manse. We will F you up.
Oh.
What were you trying?
I was hoping I could spot like one of their like house crests or symbols or something like that, so I could be like, these dudes are that house something or other.
What? Oh, on the noble.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not with that investigation. You're not.
Yeah, I know.
Even if you had advantage, that wouldn't have been it.
Yeah.
But after the priest does a little bit more after the noble does a little bit more threatening of, you show up at the designated time, and they give him time to show up at sunset at sunrise in 2 days' time for the healers to come through. They'll pretty much come right through the front gate for whatever they need the healers for inside this manse. They give no instruction of like what they'll be doing there. The noble's just saying, be here, you do your job, you'll get paid. You don't do your job.
Where is here? Do I not hear where they say here is?
Oh, they're talking about going to the manse. Like
Do I know where the manse is? Do they say like how to get to it or anything?
Well, you know where
Is
the
there only one manse?
well.
There are many manses.
There's the manse, which is Lord Havenbrook's manse, which you know where that is.
Okay.
It's the biggest. It's on like a little small island inside Ankapur, and everyone kind of knows where it is. Like it's the epicenter of the town, essentially.
Mm.
Okay. But yeah.
What the fuck?
But they make the plans for a few priests to go into the manse to do their jobs. The priests do tell them why they need the 2 days beforehand, so they can actually get any and all supplies that they may need, that the priests think that they'll need for performing any type of religious heals. Whatever components they need. Is there
They
anything?
give each other anything?
What do you mean?
Like, do they give each other any sort of documents, or is there an exchange of physical items or information?
There's no no handoffs. It's all essentially a verbal contract
Mm.
/ verbal threatening. Apparently threats go a long way when you're a noble.
Okay.
But after the priests, the priests and the nobles come to I guess an agreement of 2 days time to show up at the manse, the noble just very rudely, I might say, just turns around and just walks off. And the priests stand there for a couple more minutes, kind of talking back and forth to each other, says what have we gotten ourselves into? Let us make sure we don't F this up. You need to tell me what you're rolling for before you roll it.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was rolling to see if I could spot any sort of religious items to who these clergymen are, because they're certainly not, people of Palor, and at this point I doubt they'd be people of Palor.
Once I find my PHB and decide of a church. Actually, you never know. They could be from anything, just because, sometimes you need some shit.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, they're not gonna be Palor. They're not. Did they lie to me? Now tell me that.
I mean, you never know. Where's all my gods? There's my gods. Bam, Forgotten Realm gods. Where's a good god of life? Isn't Palor a god of life?
He's a god of
Sun and healing.
Yeah.
Winters, wizards, tyranny, lies, joy, the god of death. Wow, there's.
Anyone else keep hearing a beeping?
It's the Bluetooth player in the shower.
Oh, I'll get it. Sorry.
Wow, there's no god of life.
But no druidic god kind of feeling.
I mean, kinda, I guess. I'm so unprepared, guys. This happens a lot, apparently. I really need to work on my getting ready for shit. You know what? I think we'll go with that one. I'm going to type it out as well as tell you. You see with that religion check, you see symbols. You see it. The symbol under their cloth, whatever. Yeah, is a blue infinity sign.
Blue infinity sign.
And with an 18, you believe that is the goddess of Mishakal, if I'm pronouncing that right.
Can you type it out for me, please?
I am going to type it out. Mishakal, goddess of healing.
That's interesting.
Oh, why can't I
Maybe
type?
healers to bring people back from the dead.
Oh,
The dead.
yeah, I spelled that right. Good.
So why wouldn't they be get necromancers and shit like that?
That's something that you can find out. They, you never know. They could be actually doing healing. They could be like actual healing, not raising the dead. They could be sacrifices. They could be raising the dead. You don't know. There's a wide variety of things that they could be actually doing in there.
All right. I would like to follow the royal, the noble.
The noble. All right. Roll me a stealth, please.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed. That's passable.
Yeah, I guess we are in the middle of a city.
Yeah. For you, you see him. He starts going off towards. I don't want to say the. Yeah, we're just gonna say the shadier areas of town, towards where Garrick and Oswin went towards. But you do see that this man looks like he's heading towards the Drowned Rat, the wonderful tavern you guys have been to before.
Is that the one with the minor crime boss?
Yeah.
Right there?
Yes.
The
That
one that
is
you killed.
the one that betrayed you guys and then you killed.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure Brad was the one that killed him.
Yes, Brad.
Brad killed him when I think one of you were trying to interrogate him.
He did that with the second and the third one as well.
Not that that's any of my business though.
So is Brad an enemy? Is Brad like on the other side? Are you saying like Brad's pulling the double cross?
I mean, if you want to think that, sure. Or he just is really his roles are very sporadic. Because I know he wanted to roll on just enough to hurt him, but then he killed him.
Okay. So he's in the drunken rat. I guess I'm gonna go.
Drowned Rat.
I'm not gonna go follow him. I'm gonna because if I do, they're gonna go back. Like, how are we supposed to run into one another now?
You never know.
Well, we should be heading back.
I'm going to the fountain.
What say you, Garrick? I'm going to the fountain, but listen, probably in my mind, Gardo is off having an adventure and will wait patiently.
I just said I was going back to the fountain.
I know, but I mean, weren't you doing cool shit with cool people?
Well, I can always go back to the drowned rat once I meet up with you guys.
Okay.
It's dangerous to go alone.
I agree. We should stick together.
Wait, it's dangerous to go alone, but you already have a sword.
Yeah, you took it.
Yeah, you know the whole Zelda reference. It's like, take this. You already have that.
I know.
It is no longer dangerous. You have the holy effing Avenger.
Well, I need the power of friendship too. Gardo gets lonely.
Is this a Saturday morning cartoon now? Is this Yu-Gi-Oh?
Gardo's nothing without his two little buddies.
Are you going to believe in the heart of the cards?
Yes.
Whatever it takes.
It's time to do.
God damn.
No one. No one.
Why do you think I made the heart of the cards reference? All right, I knew it. So you're back at the fountain, and as you get back to the fountain, you see Oswin and Garrick. Kind of, I don't want to say strolling up. Oswin probably looks a little bit more so, but he looks a little downbeaten. Like, I've seen some shit. Garrick probably looks very proud of himself for what he's done. So it's very very contrasting emotions coming from the two of them.
Okay.
I walk up to Gardo and clap him on the shoulder and say, "Friend, we have dispatched of one of Evil's minions."
One of evil
guy.
Does Oswin have that 1,000-yard stare?
I don't think Oswin has a 1,000-yard stare. He's grown up, you know.
Yeah, Oswin's
on
seen
some
crazier
mean
shit
streets.
than.
I just
didn't
beat up
he?
a bunch of warp spiders and like undead minotaurs. Like at this point, when Garrick is like, "Let's burn the body so it doesn't come back," I'm like, you know what? Probably a good idea. Sneeze. Just make sure the skeleton wouldn't come back. The little halflings. We're here.
Yeah.
Come on.
We're tougher than we look.
Very violent young little men.
Casey, I feel like you're doing like some weird Blair Witch Project thing going on there.
I was going to get my glasses cleaner. Oh, and I forgot to refill my water.
Your water or your whiskey?
My water. I don't want you know.
It's Wednesday.
I had 4 fingers. Okay.
Hey.
Probably like 2. It was 2 fingers and 3 ice cubes.
Wow.
What can I say? I'm an old maid.
I'm an old man.
Doesn't take me much these days.
Oh, god damn you. So, anyway, so you guys are all back at the fountain. As Garrick has already said, he's comes up and slaps you on the shoulder, proclaiming his dispatchingness of evil.
Oh, Gardo.
Hey, hi-oh, hey.
Hey.
You wouldn't believe what I just heard.
What did you hear? Because, boy, has Garrick been up to some shit. What have you been done?
Oh, well, you guys first.
He burnt a guy to ashes, but it's okay. He was diddling women.
He killed himself, Gardo. We distributed no justice. We simply prevented him from returning as an undead. It was a service to the dead as well as the living.
Oh yeah, it was crazy. Like, I've never seen that from the front before. You know what I mean? Well,
I've always been on the slicing end myself.
exactly.
You two have certainly been up to something.
Oh, if you could only imagine.
Well,
I like to think that there's blood on the tip of my lead-filled quarterstaff.
You're going to explain that it's lead filled every time, aren't you?
Yes.
I think
firm.
I feel like you should come up with an actual name for your weapon. Like, name your weapon something.
Lead cord staff. You name it that.
I hate you.
Come here, Letty.
Laddie.
Here, Letty. Here, boy.
So,
The Disney references tonight.
right? We're getting all of them. Now we just need a Lion King reference, and boom.
No, we'll get there.
Well,
Okay.
Gardo, we found out that the Lord over there needs dead bodies. What did you find out? Because we kind of ended at a dead end, where we kind of know he's up to bad stuff, but we did have that guy die on us. How about you? Learn anything useful?
Well, it all started with several clergymen that were wearing some sort of infinity symbol that was blue, and I believe it to be the crest, or rather the insignia of Mishakal, which is the goddess of healing. Now, who they were talking to, I
Michigan.
can't figure out, unfortunately. But I did follow him, and I saw him go into the drowned rat.
Oh, I
Now-
know that place.
Exactly. I suggest, though, that we proceed with caution, because they may wonder why they haven't seen their old friend.
Well,
Tell me about this old friend.
This
Well, when one of our first adventures together as a band of merry men,
miscreants.
we had gone to a warehouse where someone had lured us in an attempt to thwart us and maim us. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get much information from him due to the fact that our other colleague, Mr. Bronzebottom, had surely struck him down in a fiery death.
A holy fiery death.
A holy fiery death. What was that man's name? I can't remember.
Neither can I, because I do not have it written down anywhere.
I like you people.
Let me see. Do I have his name? Because I do have some story notes written down. No. The last thing I have written down from the first session is that everyone offered their services to Moros, and thus the party was formed.
And thus the party was formed. Well,
And thus we are now 3 people short of the original party.
well, we aren't getting anywhere standing around. I suggest we go into the drowned rat. And see
let's
what's
go
up.
drive out with all haste. I mean, I could use a scotch after what just happened.
Yeah, I kind of want another one too.
Alright, so you guys make your way to the drowned rat. It looks pretty much the exact same way as you guys left it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have another one.
Just full of miscreants and probably some of the contacts that Oswin has in this town frequent this bar.
Oh, look, it's Jimmy
I
Yellowtail.
wanna hang back from the group and like let them go in before me, and then go in by myself.
Of course you do.
Well, they're known qualities in this area, and I am not, and I want to not be associated with them until I have to be, so I can observe from a distance.
Okay then. Well, really, if anyone's known in this town, it's really just Oswin right now. Because he's spent his whole life living here, and he's built up a little network of people that will help him from time to time. if need be. So, as you actually enter the rat and you see, everything, Osmond, you actually see a man come up to you, who's like, and kind of grabs your hand, like to shake your hands, like, Osmond, it has been too long.
Ah, indeed. Friend, pal, like you usually say when this happens. How you been? What have you been up to?
You know this man. I'm going to use the actual name that you used already, Jimmy Yellowtooth.
Oh, great.
Good job. You did this to yourself.
Jimmy!
What did I miss?
Even yellower than usual.
No.
How you been?
Just a little bit longer till the next one falls out.
I hear you, man. I hear you. I haven't brushed my teeth in like 2 weeks. It's been crazy. I can't even begin to tell you what I've been up to. What's up, man?
Oh, we just haven't seen you around these parts where we thought you might have skipped town.
No, I burnt my house down. Candle accident. I've been burning like I said, it's been crazy. Here's my cousin and half brother, Garsh and Brooks.
Well, Garrick's walking in after you guys. He's trying to pretend he's not part of you for right now for some dumb reason.
Right.
Garsh and Brooks.
Dibs on Garsh.
I mean, what I went to say is that guy is no relation to me, and this is my cousin, Garsh Brooks.
Garsh. Well, the man, roll me a deception on that. I have to make you do that. He looks like incredulously, like your cousin. You say, was your aunt an orc?
No, the dad. It was really freaky, but.
Oh, that makes a little bit more sense. Yes, and he shakes Gardo's hand, like, it's nice to meet you, Garsh Brooks. Like,
Pleasure is mine.
Any friend of Oswind's is a friend of ours. And he says ours as he like waves his hand to show you everyone in the bar. Like, they are all one big happy family.
Oh, that's nice.
It is. He continues on to say, he's like, I really wish I remembered that bad guy's name. He's like, yeah, we haven't seen what's his face either for a while. He seemed to disappear shortly before you did. His name was, I know it started with a B. That's all I remember.
He had a whole thing. He was one of the first named characters.
Yeah.
I'll find out after, but yeah, I know what you mean about what's his name. Really? He hasn't been around? Like you said.
Let's just call him Bob.
Yeah, Bob's been... I haven't seen Bob's in just like since that day. Why? You saying he's been on like vacation or something? Are you saying that there might be a power vacuum in the structure of this bar?
I mean, he kind of gets like a husher tone. He's like, that's exactly what I'm saying. We've been kind of running around like with like chickens with our heads cut off. That the shipments have died down. There's been a lot less of trade, if you will, going on in these parts. Like, we're a little lost.
Well, it sounds like what you need is leadership, and what I need is some secrets. So how about I can tell you guys all what to do, and then you can guys tell me everything I need to know. Because I am settling down here, and I'm also getting one scotch and one grog for Garsh here, since as I recently researched, it's an orc's favorite drink.
Delicious.
Jimmy gets all he's like, right away. Let's make this happen. What do you need to know?
I need to know everything about our little lordling up on the hill over there.
Oh, you mean Havenbrook? He says it with a little scowl of distaste in his mouth, like, him. It's like what do you need to know about him?
I mean, Garsh, maybe you can tell us more about what we need to know. But personally, I just need to know what I don't know. You know? Like, he seems nefarious. We know. I'm gonna be real quiet now. I think there's some necromancy stuff going on. Can you say the same thing back to me? I just need some verification on this.
Oh, well, everyone in like, I guess, the black markets know of the dead coming back. It's common knowledge among us.
Alright. Doesn't have to be all hush-hush about it. Alright.
Not too hush-hush. So we've heard the rumors that it was coming from him. We just haven't been able to find anything substantial. We would love to blackmail him out of some of his hard-earned taxpayer money.
Look, Jimmy, let me tell you. Alright, now that this is all, like, we're all on the same side kind of here. Like, I just saw someone turn to ash who had told me that he both diddled young ladies and he was supplying bodies. You know what, there's some things I like about being immoral. Murder, mayhem, but, like, all of that is just out of line. And so we're going to do something about it. That's kind of the new mission here.
And he kind of gets confused. He's like, are you trying to have us do good in this town?
Not saying do good, I'm saying constructive evil.
And you could tell this man is not the smartest. And when he hears like constructive evil, he goes, he acts like he knows what you're saying. He's like, yeah, that makes perfect sense. That is a great idea. Anything to help our business boom.
Exactly.
So, good.
Who do we know who's associated with this guy?
Well, he says there's a couple of those richy folk that come in here from time to time, thinking that they can handle being with a rougher crowd.
Oh yes, rough trade of a drowned rat, I'm sure.
I mean, if you look around, it's your passive will probably set off. You see a lot of swords at people's belts, a lot of daggers, some vials that look very similar to any poison vials you may or may not have on you.
Oh my god!
So, it looks one of those you mess with the wrong person and you might end up poisoned or stabbed to death.
These are Oswald's kind of people, right?
They're probably Garrick's type of people too.
Garrick is strictly good. He just murders without compunction, right?
Pretty much, but
I am not into like underworld people.
But okay, let me rephrase that. He's into their methods. He's all about that because while these people might be, on the evil spectrum, they do have their own sense of code and loyalty. Kinda, honor among thieves. But, Jimmy actually points out, one of the nobles to you, like one of the richier folk. He's like, this bloke came in just a few hours before you did. Few minutes. Sorry, you guys, moments. You weren't that far behind him. And he's like,
that's the guy I just saw.
Oh, yeah? Good find, Garsh. Yes. Garsh. Do you want to talk to him?
Does your cousin not know his own name?
I go by many names, Josh being one of them.
Yeah. The Green Shadow. Yeah.
I roam these
Muscular Thunder.
And I'm actually light bluish gray in the shadow. Green Shadow is my nemesis.
What do you think?
Should
we head over and talk to that guy?
Gardo, I want you to do it. You roll me a perception because you're the one that knows this man, or has seen this man.
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 David knew what I was doing. You didn't ask. I'm a man.
Anyway.
Or Monty.
It's
Also-
from Monty Python.
No.
What have I been doing? I want to see what I've been seeing from the back corner of the bar.
You want to see what you see? Well, roll me a perception to tell me what you see. Wow, 15 on the nose for both of them. Well, you see what you'd expect to see in a tavern of this nature. You see a lot of seedy folk. I love using that word, seedy. You see.
Did I notice anything about the interactions between Oswin and Gardo and their new friend Jimmy Yellowtooth?
Well, you see that Jimmy and Oswin look to be on friendly terms, like they've known each other already. There's no animosity between them. Gardo kind of looks a little lost, especially being called Garsh. It's definitely throwing him off his paladin ways. But Garrick, you notice this, and then Gardo, you kind of do. The noble that's sitting there, he's sitting in like one of the other corners of the bar, and he actually looks like he like keeps looking around like he's looking for something or looking for someone that just isn't there. And for our viewers, let's see what this wonderful. Oh God! It's a 3-minute clip of Monty Python of the.
Well, it's only you only need to watch like the first like 15 seconds to get the reference that I meant by man. Old woman, man.
Let us all watch, people.
I'm 37.
You could have just asked.
So good. I'm sorry, I'm just like really cracking myself.
Man!
Thank you all very much for
What night
indulging.
lives in that castle over there? I'm 37. What? I'm 37, I'm not
So
old.
what do I notice? I
But I
noticed that
can't
he's
just
sitting
call
at
you
that
man.
table.
You could say Dennis. I didn't know you were called Dennis. Well, you didn't bother
Right.
to find
Yeah.
out.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's a really funny scene, isn't it?
It's like, you could have called me Dennis. I didn't know your name was Dennis. You could have asked. God damn it. So anyway, Gardo and Garrick, you both notice this. Just because, Gardo, you're actually looking at this noble. He actually looks like he's sitting in one of the other corners of the bar, and he actually looks like he's like nervously glancing around waiting for someone that clearly is not there.
Ah.
Are you putting 2 and 2 together?
Uh-huh.
Whoa. He's been waiting on that dude for weeks? We've been going for a while.
No, he's
We've
waiting
done
for the guy we just killed.
Oh, the rapey dude?
No. Yes? Maybe.
I mean, he wouldn't be going for a guy who's been gone for a month.
That's what I'm saying.
So he's waiting for the guy we just killed. That's more likely. Well, didn't kill. We watched died and then burned his remains.
Hey, we're spitballing it here. It can be whatever we want it to be.
All right. So I'm gonna walk up to Oswin and just kind of like take the seat next to him, and just whisper and be like, "I think that guy that Gardo had followed was waiting for the raper."
Lord
Have him roll a stealth check.
Silverkin.
Yeah, Lord.
Have him roll a stealth check.
Vanian.
Wait, I don't say Lord. Silverkin.
So anyway,
I recognize nobody's position.
I mean, like, who's his face is in discussion with Oswald is
Yeah.
in discussion with some dude that frequents this bar. That dude might find it strange that you are like watching this dude and saying that you were just killing his accomplice.
yeah.
I don't say it out loud. I just like
But you do need.
just
Didn't.
nudge him.
I didn't get the chance to actually tell you to roll the stealth in case he kept saying it and then you kept talking. But yeah, and if you're saying it quietly, I do need you to roll a stealth check to see if anyone in the bar hears you. Oh, you say that a lot louder than you wanted to.
The music stops. Everyone just turns and looks at Garrick. I think he's waiting for the guy that we just saw die outside.
You say that you try to say it in a hushed whisper, but it just comes out as a normal tone of voice. Like you stumble upon your words and you go, "Fuck! I meant by that dude that we killed." And
it's like that perfect time between songs when all the music stops.
There you go. That's exactly it. Like the last note of the song is played. It's just dead silence. Like when mid conversation someone's having, you're like, "Oh, I'm talking way too loud for this song." Fuck. That's pretty much what's just happened. And as you say that, the noble definitely hears you say that, and he tries to do it nonchalantly.
This shit's about to pop off. I'm really excited where this is going.
Once I find a character sheet of my own to roll. Roll, whoever wants to roll me a perception, you have to beat higher than a 13.
David. I'm not going to roll one.
You sure?
I guess I will. I thought you would have stopped at it too. Oh!
You tied, you didn't beat it.
Oh.
You see this guy get up. Like, you all see him get up, like, upon hearing that guy we killed. But he starts weaving in and out of the crowd that is in this bar. And you start to lose sight of him. What would you like to do?
David, roll an acrobatics check.
Rolling an acrobatics check for you. Wait, so he's starting to leave the door.
So I immediately jump up onto the bar and see if I can keep him in my eyesight.
You're just gonna jump onto a bar?
Onto the bar.
We're gonna jump onto a bar in a really seedy place that knows this dude and are looking at us after we just said we killed someone.
Yeah, they didn't even know you're my friend. At all.
Yeah, you're alone on this. We're gonna... Garda's gonna watch where this goes before doing it.
Well, upon you jumping onto the bar, the bartender he doesn't even say anything. He needs a higher strength check than that. Give me 1 second. Let's fix that.
I'm very nimble on my feet, so I'm like moving around on the bar too.
Well, he reaches for your legs and tries to pull your legs out from under you as he says, "Get the fuck off my bar."
And I jump over his legs.
His legs?
Or his arms. I jump over his arms.
I'm just thinking of a bartender on his back.
Have I noticed where the guy is yet? Because I'm up on the bar looking for him.
No, but you're about to get attacked by a couple more people that are not happy with you jumping all over the bar and everything because they're going to start spilling drinks. Roll me an acrobatics to see if you knock over anyone's drinks. You are lucky on this one. You
cartwheeling and shit.
Nimbly get out of nimbly jump between.
I jump down off the bar now because I couldn't find him and everyone's getting pissed at me.
All right.
Yeah, you're not in the best place to try to act all Garricky.
So has he gone through the door? Is he still in the bar?
Well, you've been to this bar multiple times. You know that there's only 2 ways in and out of this bar. One is through, I guess, the back entrance, which the bartender or the owner kind of uses, and then the main entrance. Yeah, that's what you know. You haven't seen this guy since he started mingling in and out the crowd. So whatever you want to do, you need to act quickly.
Well, I start making my way towards the back door while Garrick is doing some crazy ass shiz.
The one thing about me being up on the bar, everyone's probably looking at me now, right? I just said loudly that I killed somebody and then I jumped up on a bar. I feel like I have the attention of the bar.
You do have the attention of the bar, which is not always a good thing.
I agree, but it gives Oswin free reign to move quickly.
Are you telling anyone to stay by the main door there, Oswin?
Right, Garrick, watch the front. I mean, Gardo, watch the front. Garrick, keep on being shitty.
You mean Garsh or Gardo?
Garsh.
that was I'm giving you that. That was a freebie. To let's be like, hey, are you going to try to keep this from happening? So you start making your way towards the back door. As you get there, I'm not gonna make you roll for it. You see this dude like he reaches the back door maybe a second before you, and he like gives you that quick glance of "fuck you," and just leaves the door and slams it behind him.
All right. I throw the door open with my mage hand and follow through the door after it.
You
I
love
get a little Terminator on him. I just yeah, come on. I got like
you love that mage hand.
I do so much.
Well, you mage hand the crap out of this door.
Damn.
It just opens up. No force back or anything. It just slams right back open.
I just want to stride on through without having to turn any doorknobs.
Boom, and you do so. You see this man just like scurrying away in the alleyway, and as he sees that he glances back to see just the door swing open on its own, and it scares the shit out of him because he's not expecting to see magically door just swing open. I don't know why I rolled the intimidation. I needed you to roll that.
No, it's fine.
Actually, no. What I actually need to do is that. Beat a 6 on intimidation.
Wow.
Yeah, you're lucky on that. Wow. That 9. See, it scares the crap out of him. He starts to stumble across the alleyway. He falls over, which gives you a chance to catch up to him.
Okay. What kind of check would I have to do to grab him by the neck and shove the persuasive potion down his throat?
You have a persuasive potion?
That I nicked off the guy before he burnt him alive.
Oh, yeah.
Unless it's just, like, really, like, GBH or whatever.
I mean, you never know what it could be. Doesn't hurt to try, does it?
Yeah.
You just have to roll a...
This is fun.
Roll a strength check and beat a 12.
What? Oh, no.
Because you're doing an unarmed attack to grapple him.
Yeah, and you're only like 3 feet.
You
You're like
do.
grabbing him. You're like putting your head into his crotch and like grabbing him around the waist.
Yeah, what's my luck for today? Have I reset for my 24-hour period?
I mean, no.
From the dungeon?
Just yell out for Garda.
Didn't you use it on the last guy?
I did use it on the last guy.
So you do not have it right now.
No, I can use it 3 times every 24 hours.
Oh, then you still had 2 more times.
Oh, good. I would sure like to grapple this man. Let's see if I do it. Ah!
All right.
Gardo!
Gardo's not there yet.
Oh no!
No, he's out the front door, but I'm...
Yeah.
I'm going for the front door.
Yeah, like you can't even hear him calling out.
Can I
What?
hear him?
Garsh! Dude, are you talking to Garsh or Gardo? Which one am I? I don't know who I am.
Eddie!
All I
Can I
could
hear anything?
all I could think of is Tropic Thunder. Like at the end, he's like, I don't even know who I am anymore.
I mean, if Gardo can hear me, then Garrick definitely can.
Also, Gardo can't really hear you.
No, I wouldn't expect he could, but he can kind of go with it for a little.
No. This man, he succeeds at... You can try to keep calling for him or Garrick, but this guy pulls away from you. And he's still stumbling because he's not, he's not making much distance ahead of you. But he is still trying to run away from you.
Well, I would like to use one of my daggers as a thrown weapon and aim at his calf. I don't know if that will take disadvantage or anything.
No, just roll an attack. There you go. You hit him.
Aha!
So you throw that dagger right into
What is happening right now?
So you throw that dagger right into the back of his leg, and just because I think it'll be funnier, you hit him like right in like the Achilles tendon,
Oh my god!
and it goes right through. He falls.
Ruining this person.
It goes right through his leg, and he just topples.
They're never gonna be able to walk like right again.
Went right up like a window shade.
Like, what are you trying to accomplish here, Oswin?
Look, man, the innocent don't run away like this.
He won't.
Run away from something to attack.
All right.
He won't be running ever again.
Yeah, well, it's a risk you take when you throw knives at people. It's all about right that innocent people don't run.
I'm not gonna lie. Part of me wanted, like, I was doing a coin flip in my head. Like, do I want the dagger to hit him in the Achilles tendon, or do I want it to go like right into his asshole?
Right up there.
Either way, like, he'd probably be more dead if it went into his butt, like, because of sepsis and everything like that. But like,
It would have been a slow, painful death.
still, now he has to. Yeah, that's true.
Fuck. Anyway, so this guy is now he's just laying in the street, like, just crying to himself.
Oh, okay. Are we out in the street?
Oh, and
Out the street.
oh, in an alleyway, street-ish. I mean, you're right by the drowned rat, so even a normal street down in this area, it's just a bunch of people that go, well, he shouldn't have ran.
So
Trying to see if there weren't any patrolling guards.
I'm gonna stuff my cap of water breathing in his mouth for a second. Now, don't get too loud right now. And I'm gonna go and try and go out into the main street and find Gardo and bring him back.
You don't have to try very hard. He sticks out like a sore thumb.
Okay. Well, you're like, Gardo, come on, over here. Get Garrick.
Gardo.
Okay. So I return back to the body and await Gardo and Garrick / Garsh.
Alright, I make it over. Eventually.
Eventually, after he finds Garrick.
So Garrick finds me.
I'll say, Garrick's pretty small compared to you. It's probably kind of hard to find him in the crowd.
Alright, Garrick gives a very similar explanation. There's a very rich, very injured nobleman here in an alleyway.
Was he the one that was waiting for Bob? Not Bob. The other dude.
Silverkin?
Silverkin. Yeah.
I mean, you haven't asked him that.
That's what I'm gonna. That's what I just asked Osmond.
Why don't we check him for weapons and then we talk to him so we don't have to light this one on fire?
All right, let's do it.
Roll me investigation.
Alright, I'm good in that. Oh.
Right, you both give him like a pat down. He had like a dagger on him. He had a potion or vial full of like what looks to be the same liquid as what Silverkin had on him.
Does David know which house he's from? Which of the houses he's from?
What type of nobleman he is?
Yeah, I mean, we already know Havenbrook is in conspiracy with 4 other houses. Can we narrow that down to 3 right now?
Let me go to our wonderful D&D name editor and just come up with a random house name for you, and yes, you will. Well, actually, you guys you do know of it, or assume of the second house would be of the Silverkin. I would assume you assume that.
Ah.
Give me a random letter.
J.
Okay. Do. This is a male.
I will be right back.
You do that. Human aristocrat. He is a noble. And he is unemployed because he's a noble. Generate name. Ooh, I like that name. Just copy that.
What's that?
We are pasting the name in as we speak. Lord Adahorn Loyalar.
Whoa, Adahorn.
Adahorn.
Loyal, I do like that. Why is that J though?
I don't. The name generator asks for letters, but I don't know why it didn't give you a J. It gave us L's instead. Anyway, you see the house a symbol for what Osmond, what you know is of House Loyalar. So,
So
boom.
now we know 3 houses, and there are still 2 more unbeknownst to us. Great. Uh-oh. Everyone's audio just went out.
And I muted myself for a second.
Okay.
Sorry.
Back.
So yes, you have 3 houses that you know of now. Lord Adahorn Loyola.
Nice one. Oh, okay. So we've all been gotten, right?
Yes. You've all been gotten. You are all together with this noble who is just writhing in pain. But
I want to persuade him to give us some information.
right, well, once again, you need to tell me before you roll, jackass.
All right.
Oh, accidental roll.
Yeah, accidentally rolled.
He had this persuasion potion in his coat. Maybe we should try this on him.
Yeah, he seems like a good guinea pig. I'm glad we have an extra one. I liked holding on to mine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let's. Well, no, I can't be a part of this. I'm not gonna hold this guy down and force him to suck down some tonic.
You're right. We should use a tracheotomy.
What is wrong with you?
Garrick, I'm beginning to wonder about your legitimacy as a monk.
There was a reason I was kicked out.
Garrick, let me open up your character sheet real quick.
Your monk needs to be a drunk with the way that you fucking pound that huge fucking...
I don't think your
I don't have a problem.
I don't think your monk should be lawful good anymore. I don't think he should be lawful nor good.
He's chaotic neutral.
Yeah, you are definitely not a good person. Tracheotomy my ass.
So Garrick thinks he's a good person.
Garrick is horribly wrong.
Well, then he's chaotic evil. If that's the case.
Yeah, if you
If
think you're
good
good.
at doing that, then you're chaotic evil.
There, your character sheet has been fixed. You are chaotic neutral. God damn. Keep it up and you will be, this will go into an evil campaign real quick. By evil campaign, I mean they're going to smite the evil one. David, you missed it.
Did he switch alliances? I mean, alignments?
Oh, I switched it for him because I told him he's not allowed to be lawful good anymore.
Huh.
And then he thinks he's good, so Casey suggests that he actually be chaotic evil.
I thought that, chaotic good is worth it. Dread was kind of a good example. Where, this upholds the law.
By threatening to give a man a tracheotomy?
Yes, because he had sinned.
And-
He's like a holy warrior coming through.
That's a good point.
Crusader.
I was the kind of person that would have been involved in the Spanish
So he'd be
Inquisition.
like Superman after Lois Lane dies.
Oh, shit.
Oh, so he's Injustice Superman?
Yeah.
That dude was pure fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, Garrick is...
Garrick is a little bit out of his mind.
God, dude, you have too many analogies for your character. You need to stop.
Turns out
You can't just have powers for everything.
That sucked. Sorry.
How you hit your ear?
No, it just started ringing and felt horrible. That's not fun. Anyway, where to go from here? So you're trying what are you trying to get out of him? Tell me.
I want to get, in that man's, man.
Well, Gardo's the one that tried to roll a persuasion. Gardo, what are you asking him?
Wait, I'm trying to understand who. What?
You rolled a persuasion check on this man. Why?
Oh, yeah,
what are you trying to say to him?
Sir, let me just begin. I'm going to preface this by apologizing for the lack of tact on display by my fellow sirs Oswin and Garrick. They mean well. Their hearts are true. And we don't really feel that way about you. So you can please tell us. Now, I don't know if you remember me, but I certainly remember you giving me a suspicious eye and I decided to drop ease on your conversation. So there are two options that we can go with. One of which I really don't like, that maybe my god will look and frown upon me. One of them which I prefer. But either way, I would much rather you go the route and see the lights of Palor and tell us what your intentions have been lately and why you need a bunch of healers to show up at this manse.
The man tried to take a minute to like take everything you said in. Like, God damn, this orc is a very talkative orc.
It's persuasive.
And he actually says it. It's like, you talk too much for an orc.
I'm not fully an orc. I'm sorry. I'm still figuring it out. I just found out my name was Garsh 2 hours ago.
Well, now that I know your name, Garsh, you and everyone you have ever loved will pay the price.
It's too late. They already have. They have paid their penance to Palor, and now they are working on the golden ochre farms for eternity.
Sir, we just sliced your Achilles heel. Do you really want to be threatening us right now?
There's nothing you can do that my master won't do worse.
Whoa, no persuasion check. You can say who he is. That was.
I figured it's kind of common knowledge who the master is.
Havenbrook, okay.
Yeah.
Don't think we destroyed the body of your comrade.
And?
He will not be coming back.
You think that's going to stop it?
Yes.
Stop what? Stop what?
Do you know what a philanthropy is? Philanthropy? Philanthropy? That word?
Phylactery?
Yeah. Do you know what that is?
No, I don't.
Apparently Oswin does.
Oswin has never heard of such a thing, but it sounds quite evil.
Like, there's nothing you can do that won't prevent us from returning.
Who's us? What are you? How are you not we? What is we?
Yeah.
What?
Slowly start taking parts of your toes off.
We are Legion.
So if death doesn't scare you, maybe we should start some other things.
Yeah, we can keep you alive. It's not a problem.
I don't know. Garda might have a something against that, depending on what you plan on doing with him.
Yeah.
I might have to take a walk.
Garda might be happy around it. You know, he'll just agree with us.
Excuse me.
Back up.
Excuse me, Garrick. If anyone's gonna be taking a walk, it's gonna be you, and your friend Oswin. Okay. I saw you may be tricky, but I am brute strength here. You see these guns? How much you want to bet I can't throw a football over them mountains?
You are righteous.
Do we have footballs? We have footballs in favor now.
Look, I saw Gardo go into a warehouse window once, and then stab a guy to death. Like
That Gardo is dead.
That Gardo just hasn't been reawoken yet.
Look, Gardo, we will do this your way.
And what is Gardo's way?
The way of Palor.
Well, so if Palor doesn't like extreme pain, can we at least try coercion and drugging?
No. Absolutely not. We're gonna try some love and understanding.
Love and understanding. All right. What do you want to do? You want to line this guy up and give him a coffee?
Well, I mean,
I feel like Oswald should be like, well, this is my form of loving and understanding, as he cuts off a finger.
Boom. Well, sir, what would you like to do right now, Lord Lalahorn? Labia?
Labia? Lord Labia.
Loyal Air.
Well, I'd like to have this dagger out of my leg, and I'd like for you to all fuck off.
Well, there are two things I can tell you. Number one, regardless of where that dagger is, you're not going to be able to use that leg ever again. Number two, we can't exactly fuck off with you with the fact that you can't even make yourself fuck off for us. So you're just going to have to fucking deal with us. Now!
It's still funny with Casey like moving the camera all over the place as he does this.
Yeah,
Very cinematic.
very cinema veritas.
I know. I'm going for like a Mr. White or something. I just poured some more whiskey. I'm feeling sassy.
I can hear the whiskey in the glass and the ice.
Oh, I got David super nice glasses for Christmas. They have that like iconic, clinkiness to them.
Oh,
Yeah, very Mad Men glasses.
oh, that's very sweet of you.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, we're back to a conundrum. They want to do stuff for us. We can't kill them. We just took away all his weapons, so he can't kill himself. Saying, party, we got to figure out what we're going to do with this man.
I know who would be willing to give us answers.
Yeah.
The clergyman.
It's always the clergyman with you, isn't it, Gardo? What are we going to do with this guy?
We can't just let this
We're
guy
going to let
go.
him bleed out in the alleyway? Or
We're gonna take him for healing.
take him?
The clergyman. We're gonna get them to repair his Achilles tendon at the church.
What's church?
The church of Mishakal.
I vote no on that. I vote that we say
We
that
could take him to Paylor.
he
I could
gives
take him to Paylor.
gives us the information, or we stand him up in the town
I
square.
mean, I got an
and
18 on
expose him as being a
persuasion.
necro.
I got an 18 on persuasion. I'm not sure why this guy isn't spilling his entire life story to me right now.
I don't know what you asked him, actually.
I was asking, I was asking him to be more revealing of everything that's going on.
These guys are they roll very high on SAS. And I really hope Hunt is still watching because one of our players in his game rolls very high on SAS. He's a very sassy person, and I think that these nobles are along those same lines where you can try to persuade them all they want, they really don't give a shit.
Well,
That is their way of thinking.
it's feeling a little shady in this alley. Perhaps Gardo, or perhaps I should go and seek a little bit of the son of Paylor and leave you to Garrick and Oswin over here and see if you'll feel more convinced to talk to them. All right, I'll turn my back and make my leave.
You are fucked now, big man.
I fuck you. I fuck you.
Deep down, you know you're bad, Gardo.
I have the title for this episode in my ready to go.
I'm not bad. Gardo's not bad. Gardo loves the light of Paylor, and Gardo is true good. But, Gardo's also a free bird, and this bird you can't change, and he understands that about Garrick and Oswin.
All right. Well,
One day you'll come to the sunny side of the street.
is there any handle or anything I can tie this, hold this guy up with rope with?
I mean, you have rope, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
but, I want like a fire escape type thing that I can.
I mean, you could probably find something to hoist him up to.
I'm gonna do it for the first time. I want to roll a deception check.
You've rolled deception today.
I'm gonna roll it. Well, no, I mean I'm telling you I'm rolling it.
Oh.
Before I actually roll.
What are you rolling for? What are you trying to deceive with?
I'm gonna try to drown out the sounds that this Lord Loyalar is making while Oswin and Garrick have their way with him.
I mean, that's not really.
They're doing it in. You said they're doing it in an alley off of a public street.
Yes.
I got the cap stuffed in there.
Oh no, yeah, you do have the cap stuffed in there. Never mind that. I just stand watch on the entryway to that alley.
All right.
So I think we should start with the persuasion potion.
Okay.
I don't get to be the angel on the shoulder. You guys are gonna find out how disgusting people you are.
I was gonna cut off just about a tenth of his penis and tell him that I could do
Shave off the tip, maybe
9 more times
dagger tip in the
before I even got done with that. But you know what? I like your way better. Persuasion potion. Let's do it.
So,
That's a waste
so
of a potion, though.
Wait, so
we have him pulled up so that he's like suspended with his feet on the ground. The rope is around his chest.
Uh-huh.
And we force the potion down his throat.
All right, give me 1 second. That's not the word I wanted to Google. So you just force feed this man his
own potion.
his own potions.
Those, like all the
You
usual
would
movie
revive
stuff.
him alive.
All right. Let me see what the effects of this does. You know what? Let's not do that. What is that thing called? Blah blah blah. What do you do? Give me 1 second, as usual. All right. So you guys know what? Obviously know what roofies are. This is pretty much concentrated, pure liquid roofinol.
Okay.
You force this down into this man's gullet. And all the effects you'd expect to see from a roofie just immediately take effect because it's just pure concentrated.
Okay.
Marshall's gonna be pissed.
Who's gonna be pissed?
Oh man, no one got that one. That was another reference.
I didn't get that one. Is it from? Is it from like?
From The Hangover.
Oh.
When they take roofies instead of ecstasy.
Oh. God.
Marshall's gonna be pissed.
Was his name Marshall?
The drug dealer's name was Marshall. Yes, they got the ecstasy instead of roofies.
I don't think his name is Marshall.
I'm pretty sure it was. But get back to the story. I'll look it up.
I don't know if he's dead or not, but I say we make Gardo carry him now.
I agree. Torture would be no good. So
I thought his name was Doug. Black Doug.
Nope, Marshall.
What about Black Doug?
Black's the drug dealer. But
Dude.
I should have.
I know. Dan Marshall.
Gardo, we're calling you over. Gardo.
There.
Okay, I'm coming over.
Alright, so this dude is, I'm going to read the effects for those who don't know, and I should have the effects of this. Drowsiness, confusion, impaired motor skills, dizziness, disorientation, inhibition, impaired judgment, and reduced levels of consciousness.
Great.
He's feeling all. This dude is pretty much just like drooling on.
I think we gave him too much, Oswald.
This has been one of the funniest episodes in a while. So yeah.
Alright, well, I guess I carry him.
While Gardo's carrying him, I'm gonna try to talk to him a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think I should have to roll a strength check.
You picked this.
Strength is 17.
You picked this dude up, no problem.
So I'm walking through. I want to do this actually. I'm walking through. Let's see. Dude. Oh, that sucks. I was rolling religion to be like to use him as an example as repentance for Paylor, but I failed.
Wait,
I don't really
so
know how to whack that out.
oh, like you were gonna try to like convince him to repent?
No, well, not him. Just like the like people are gonna be seeing him slumped over my shoulder and just be like, another one that is strained for the light of Paylor.
That would be more like a persuasion or performance.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I should do. Let's see. What's my performance check? Is 1 versus that? Okay, boom. That's.
Yeah.
Alright.
So yeah, they're just looking at like, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
We're not attracting any suspicious.
Pretty much now.
Or anything like that. Yeah.
I wanna ask about this, like, so, what do you do with the healers?
He's incoherent right now. We have to take him back to my church to let him wear off this retardation you just put him in.
His response is, they heal.
heal what? What do you do with the women that you bring to your
They heal stuff.
stuff? Do they heal the women?
Fuck no.
Do they heal the people that they are bringing back from the dead?
You just talk funny.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not gonna get. You can try to ask other questions if you'd like.
So this potion's more like an Esper flask. It's not like a one-time thing, but you take small sips from it, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were kind of using it in a sense, because when the guy tried to use it on, jokingly use it on Oswin and Garrick last week, was he dabbed some, like, kind of using it like chlorophyll, like dabbed some onto like a rag, and it was like, here. Like just little bits at a time. Yeah. But you can try to ask some more questions if you'd like. You might get some answers, you might not.
Tell me about what's his name? Xavian?
Who are you trying to ask questions about?
Silverkin, you mean?
Silverkin, yeah.
Zanian Silverkin?
Yeah. What do you know about Silverkin?
He's my buddy.
How do you know him?
We grew up together. We are like brothers.
Alright. That's all I got for now. keep my eye on you.
It's just throwing you all completely, isn't it?
Loyaler.
That's a funny name. Loyaler. And he just keeps kind of saying that, like, very incoherently. Are you guys taking him back to your church, Gardo?
Yeah. I'm telling everyone that he needs to go see the light of Palor.
Do we have anything that we can restrain him with in your church, Cardo?
Hold up.
Hold up.
We are not restraining anybody.
We have to be careful. This man consorts with known necromancers.
He's not just gonna come out of this like all of a sudden refusing to answer. We just need to let him get gradually sober. We're gonna do that in a safe place where no one's gonna report what we're doing. We're not gonna torture him. We're gonna let this guy answer their questions as he eventually comes down from this drug that you decided to give him while my back was turned.
Look, Gordo, you knew what you were gonna get. Let's not pretend like you didn't know.
I expected a little bit more professionalism from a monk and a well-renowned bandit of this town. I don't know.
You took it. And you like.
Not gonna lie, the last like 20 seconds, I completely lost all of you. Like, you all sound like
No,
Dr. You all sound like Dr. Krakus for a second, like.
Oh no.
With that mechanical.
There he is.
I can see and hear him.
Now he is. I can see him now.
So yeah, that happened.
That's how it usually does.
So yeah, we're gonna go there and we're just gonna let him like sober up from the massive amount of drugs that you just gave him. You just gave him like 3 tabs of ecstasy his first time.
I'm just standing here laughing at Gardo, and then I just say, "Hey, Gardo, you got some slobber on your back."
Yeah. Okay.
Gardo don't care.
So we're at my church, and I humbly ask the priest if he can give us a private room in the Church of Palor to take care of our misguided, hedonistic friend that drank himself too soon.
The priest looks, he's like, "Good Lord, this man looks like he's barely alive."
Well, yes, my friends decided to show him a really good time that unfortunately he just couldn't handle.
There's a room over here. He can rest here, and he just points you to a room like off to the side where you know,
May Palor's light always shine upon you and your temple.
it shall. Actually, that's with you guys getting into the side room with this dude. That is where we're going to end it for this week.
Oh, okay.
All right.
This took some very interesting turns.
Shapes. We're sculpting it out. We're making a fine, bust of a story. There we go.
You're making us something. That's what it is.
I feel like I'm finally understanding Garrick.
You figuring out how dark he
Dude,
is.
I think Garrick has never been understood, and that's part of his problem.
I know a lot more about Garrick now.
I think we all know a lot more about Garrick. And yeah, I'm definitely naming this episode when I post it up to YouTube. It's going to be called, it's episode 12, References and Roof and All. Yeah, that is definitely going to be the name of this episode. So yeah, hopefully next week we will have our other two players. I don't actually know why they weren't here. They just weren't.
Loud.
They scuffed at us. After putting up a complaint saying your healer isn't going to be there, like, you guys are going to survive without your healer, and our healer doesn't show up.
Well, we did survive without our healer, and we had a grand old time.
We did. I enjoyed this very much.
Barely. I might have died in that bar if I had.
I might have died
there
that.
for a second.
Yeah,
Ooh, doggy.
it's been a hoot. So yeah, we will see you all next week with our next episode. And you will probably see me sometime in the next couple of days streaming. I've been getting really back into Diablo 3, so I might stream a little bit of that later this week.
Tight. For what? PlayStation 4?
PC.
Nuts. I was about to say, I've been wanting to get that again. And I have a PS4.
I do too.
If you got it for PS4, maybe we could play together.
If it's discounted, I don't mind paying for it again.
Cause I had it for 360, but I don't know where the disc went. I have the case, but no disc.
Wait, Diablo 3 was out on 360?
Yes, it was.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, as usual, guys.
You can get it used for the PlayStation 4 for $30.
Ooh. Well, with the expansion?
Well, I don't know about that.
All right. Well, we'll figure all that out. But until
God,
next...
I can't believe that came out 5
God damn
years
you!
ago.
I'm trying to do the closings. Like, let it happen.
It came out 5 years ago.
We will see you guys all next week. Bye.